Glad you could join us from Research Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Oregon State Beavers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oregon State's offense who will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under.
Oh, he's got some space. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Beavers want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll stick to the ground. Look, and that ball's on the ground behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. So Washington State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
On the move, it's Hobbs. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Cougars! Great job by the back on the option. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Beavers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now remember, they were stopped on fourth down earlier in the first quarter, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Beavers with the first and 10. They'll try it over the left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They go right back to it. Across the 25. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give from the gun. Might have a chance. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They'll go to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Oregon State! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throwing Matthews. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Swings it out to his running back. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Lets it fly. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Matthews. Caught in the backfield. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier, swatting at the football, knocking it out, and falling on for a massive fumble recovery.
Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Extending the play. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his back in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Fires on the move. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Add absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They're still for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Throwing Matthews. Quick completion on the out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Back to throw, it's Matthews. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. From the gun on 3rd down, Matthews. Makes the grab. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Matthews. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called, and that will be the 2nd charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Flips it out on the screen. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
Going with the ground game left. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Throwing Matthews. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Hauls it in down the sideline. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Cougars. A great catch and run for 6.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Right back to the well. They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be third down as the clock runs before the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Trojans looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Now back to your game in Corvallis. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this. Contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We are just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Matthews hauls it in. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Snags it, and there's running room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Matthews. He's got the back in the middle. Inside the 40. just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Throwing Matthews. Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. The Beavers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Those big tight ends, they got those big old paws, those big mitts, and you can tell he just threw one up in the air, snagged the football and pulled it in, made it look easy with those big hands.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, here on the Washington State sideline, the quarterback has done a terrific job here today, guys. Over 150 yards passing, but they have yet to answer on the ground. They want to keep this defense guessing, not get predictable.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Matthews pulls it in. It's Hobbs. And they get him down.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
Here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it inside the 15. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. The snap sets up the throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wazoo! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Oregon State sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing. Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Guys?
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field.
Breaks into the open, and they swarm him under. 3rd and 11. Keep it on the ground. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hobbs. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Throwing Matthews. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. Wazoo eager to pay off this red zone trip. Matthews from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Number 98 set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got his man to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Gonna look downfield again. Finds his tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
They want to throw it. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Beaver! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games. And I
throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
34, Oregon State, 16.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Miles. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but...
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Flying out to the left. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Washington State, 34, Oregon State, 22.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets the back moving. Matthews rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Touchdown, Beavers! Took it all the way back to the house.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
And the extra point is good. Coming out with it, it's Miles. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Touchdown, Oregon State. And they turn it into a defensive score.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
Looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. No good on the two-point conversion. They tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Cougars sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Throwing Matthews. They're working that left side. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Matthews. On the shuffle. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the gun on third down, Matthews. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Fourth down, Matthews. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down. They keep the drive alive. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Matthews looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. And they've got the lead in the final minute. The Cougars with the immediate response.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's taking the deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. The throw, intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Still on his feet at the 40. He's out of bounds to stop the clock, give him 14 on the play. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Beavers headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. On target over the middle. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. There is nothing.